Last night, I was looking at the analytics for my main Minecraft channel, and I was just thinking, this sucks. I kind of felt lost, thinking that, well, this is my worst February since 2020. And it hasn't been a great few months since last July, I believe it was. And I know that there are a few things that I could have done differently, but there are things that YouTube could have done differently as well. I'm feeling a lot better today about this, partially because, some of this is under my control. And I have been underperforming in terms of getting videos out. But I have a solution. And I wish YouTube would also have a solution for this. But I will talk about both the problems. So, first of all, the decrease in the number of views is a widespread issue that a lot of channels have been going through, especially since they redesigned the homepage. The reason is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. Although I can understand that they want to push shorts more. And that's what they've done. But at the expense of long form videos. And you see, what they did before July, the homepage was at the top, there was 10 long form videos, and under that were shorts. And it had been that way for quite a while. And then they increased the size of the thumbnails on the homepage. And I complained. I complained on Twitter. And they responded saying, oh, this will be a better experience for everyone. We understand your reservations, but this is how it's going to be. And everyone will have a better experience. Who's having a better experience? As a viewer, I see fewer videos on my screen now. I have less choice, and actually a lot of these are advertisements, not videos. So now there are 3 long-form videos at the top. Unless I collapse the menu on the left, then I've got 4. And then below that is 5 or 6 shorts, depending on if I've collapsed the menu. And that annoys me. Because shorts, they're showing more shorts than long-form videos. And I watch far more long-form videos than shorts. And I'm pretty unhappy, still quite unhappy with how the homepage looks. I wish that they would go back to the way it was before. So how does this affect long-form creators? Instead of competing for one of 10 slots at the top of the homepage, you're now competing for one of 3. From having a much greater chance of having your video appear on the top of the homepage, it's a much smaller chance now. And that change is when so many channels started complaining about lower view counts, including my channel. I started seeing that a lot of my newer videos were not performing like they normally would. And people back then were trying to figure out, okay, what's going on? Why is this? So, and some people started talking about the AI, like how it chooses what you're going to be shown. And a lot of people were saying, oh, I've noticed that a lot of smaller channels are being pushed now instead of big ones. But I don't really find that, because after a few months, it was becoming apparent that it's the homepage redesign that has really, really harmed long-form creators. However, now this is something that I have an issue with. That's actually my fault. Now, most of the videos that I have on my channel are tutorials. At least, I should say that most of the views come from tutorials. And I'd say about 95% are tutorial views. I, in the last 1.5 years, have been really slacking off with the tutorials. I have actually gone a couple months at times without posting a single tutorial. And something I have noticed is that older tutorials tend to lose views. Well, not lose views, but the rate of views tends to decrease over time. Usually after about 2 years, that's the shelf life of a tutorial. An evergreen video starts to lose its luster at about that time and starts to go down in the search rankings. So, what do I need to do? I know this is something that I can fix myself. What I can do is increase the number of tutorials, go far beyond what I've ever done before. I've always done one a week, except for the last 1.5 years. So the last 1.5 years, I've done like just a small fraction of that. So what I need to do, what I'm going to do, is focus on having at least 2 tutorials a week, hopefully 3. And this is going to really, really drive things back up, I hope. On the other hand, I don't want to abandon Let's Plays. It's even been suggested to me to move my Let's Plays to another channel. Just start anew on another channel and upload the Let's Plays there. And I feel that with the way that Let's Plays are right now, that channel will not get monetized anytime soon. I just feel like that. Because it's really difficult to get ahead with Let's Plays right now due to the oversaturation on YouTube of Let's Plays. There are so many people who upload them, and it is like the competition is very difficult. So if I have a new channel and I post Let's Plays there, I don't really see it getting back to where it was. Python, he's coming back. He's coming back. Python's kind of demonstrated what happens when you start a new channel with the hopes of reinvigorating the Let's Plays. And he started Pythonator, or the Pythonator originally, and he found that he just was not getting the views that he used to. And after, 2 or 3 years, he just realized he never should have done this. He should have kept them on his main channel. And so he went back to his main channel. And then he got a full-time job, and now that he's no longer working at that job, he's actually coming back. He's coming back. He's going all in again. So trying to spin off your Let's Plays onto another channel, at least in my case, is an extremely difficult choice if I were to do it. My channel started with Let's Plays. That was the foundation of the channel. I have, I don't know how many videos, 400 Let's Play videos. And some of my best performing Let's Plays are actually tutorial ones. So yeah, Minecraft School. Some of the videos are performing quite well these days. Go figure. And would I want to do that? It's really a really hard choice. It is not an easy thing to consider. And I feel like I don't want to. The identity of my channel is the Let's Plays and the tutorials together. So I think what I have to do, and this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to have both of them still. I'm going to see how it goes with the strategy I'm going to be doing. This is going to be very similar to what I did early on when my channel was fairly new. I'm going to be attempting to do one Let's Play a week, unless it's Chill Minecraft. Chill Minecraft is quite easy for me to get a couple out a week. That's not a problem. I'm talking about Labyrinthum. And I'm going to get Labyrinthum out once a week if I can. It really depends on what I'm building. If it's something big, there's no way. But if it's something smaller, then absolutely. I feel that the build that I'm working on now, I think I can, if I get to work on it, I can get it knocked out in a week. I don't think that'll be an issue. I think the main issue is just getting to work on it. And this is something I want to focus on a lot. The tutorials as well. I'd like to do 2 or 3, but record them all in one day so that I can space them out over the week. And eventually I'd like to get a nice cushion, you know? Have them scheduled out ahead of time. Now, of course, when snapshots come around and we've got new features, I'm going to wait until I think that the features are finalized and then put out the tutorials. Like with name tags and the Golden Dandelion. I've already put them out. We haven't even gone into pre-releases yet. And those 2 videos are doing pretty well. So the tutorials are able to do well still. The thing is, I need to get them out like more frequently and do it more frequently than what I did before. This is something that is going to take a lot of discipline on my part. And I have to treat this like this is... No. I'm not going to say I need to treat this like it's a full-time job. Because that's when things start to make it feel like a full-time job. And I don't want to do that. I want to have fun with it. And if I need a break, like my last video, I will take one. I'm going to do this as long as I feel I can. And I feel that like there are a lot of things that I can do to improve everything on my channel. And I feel like I can do it if I can get myself completely motivated, and I feel like I am getting myself motivated right now. Actually, doing this video helps. But I started this video with saying that, you know, kind of feel lost. Last night I felt lost. But right now I don't. I feel like I've found what I need to do. And I'm going to do it. And I think that, you know, if you are feeling the same way, if you're feeling a lack of motivation, sometimes the best way to do it is like just hype yourself up and have a plan. And I've got a plan. And I feel like I can set aside the time. Just schedule some time for me to do everything that I need to do. And if you're feeling the same way, just write out a plan. Give yourself like a weekly schedule that you want to work towards. You don't have to stick to it strictly. Like you can take time off. Like don't do it 7 days a week. You're going to be doing Minecraft videos. No. Just give yourself a time, or just on a day or two, where you're going to sit down and do the videos. And I promise you, now this is in my experience, if I feel hesitant about doing a video, once I get started, I am into it. I feel like I'm into it, and I can go for a long time. It's just getting started. That's the thing. But let me know if you felt the same way and how you solved it in the comments below. If you like videos like this and would like to see some more, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.